Good afternoon, everybody. I have the pleasure actually of introducing Stephen, Nalin, and Andre, who's hiding in the audience. And what we've come up with in the last couple of days is an event-based social media platform. It's actually something similar what was presented on Friday from Mr. Madhawk in regards to a temporary social network. We're not so sure if it's really temporary, but in principle we integrated three parts. The first one is the traditional event information, audience interaction, what we've seen from Pigeonhole, but we extended it with the challenge one, which are localized events and happenings outside in Singapore. So not just in regards to sites or bars or restaurants, but also if there's a gig this evening or a party this evening or something happening in Marina Bay Sands this evening or this afternoon, we integrated this via an API. The third one is we certainly integrate a lot of networking and socializing stuff. So let's get into the demo. Stephen will help me to click. All right. So there are a lot of registration apps. We can't come up with something so cool, but if you enter the first page, there are quite a lot of tabs and we have very little time, and that's not really center the page, but now we have the basic information of what's in the program. If you just click on this action part, now those could be also booths in a convention somewhere. If I add them to my calendar, it's actually building a tag that's used later for networking to match me with people. Let's just go to the next page already. People. Now in regards to people, certainly if I just click on the blue action again, I can add them to my contact, I can schedule, I can add another text, which again help me a little bit to match them. And I can filter them later on, what are exhibitors, what are experts, what are participants, and whatever. Please remember the green icons. I will come back to the green ones in a second. Let's just move over media. We can certainly upload images, videos, we can comment on them, rate them like a mini Facebook, just like in a Snapchat-ish way. Move on, files, let's skip. Messaging, we wanted to include something like WhatsApp, but we were 19 billion short. Blog, maps, let's skip. Let's go to networking. This is where our people are, which we can contact, goes into a calendar on the bottom. And let's go to your fun part. Now in regards to the fun part, this is now grabbing via an API, not just bars, restaurants, but also live events which are happening. So I'm not sure if we can find one that if you just scroll down. All right. We can move them to the left or right like a hot or not thing. So whatever we like is hot, and that goes into the green category. Now let's go back to people, and that's the last thing I'm going to show you. We see here now the number 5. That means we have 5 things in common with this person, and if I go on here, it actually shows me what I have in common. So I can use a messaging function to message them and say, hey, why don't we after the event go out with them? The other things I don't want to show you, like the question, the voting part, that's in principle what Pigeonhole has shown us on Friday. That's it. Did I miss anything? All right.